What if the most dangerous place you could ever be is the one that feels the safest? You close the door, you exhale, the noise stops. The world, with all its demands, its small talk, its chaos disappears. And for a second, everything feels right. But here's what no one tells you: that feeling, that desperate need to be home, it is not just a preference. It is your brain trying to survive. Stay with me, because by the end of this video, you will never see your love for home the same way again. Let's start with a truth that neuroscience has confirmed. Your brain is wired for prediction. Every single second, it is scanning your environment, asking one question: am I safe here? When you walk into a crowded room, your nervous system fires. Cortisol spikes. Your amygdala, the brain's threat detector, lights up like an alarm system. But the moment you step inside your home, the brain says, I know this place. Nothing here will hurt me. And the cortisol drops. The heart rate slows. Dopamine, your brain's reward chemical, quietly rises. This is not weakness. This is not laziness. This is a neurological preference for controlled environments. And for some people, their brains are simply more sensitive to stimulation, more reactive to noise, unpredictability, and social pressure. These people are not broken, they are built differently. Here is where it gets uncomfortable. Society has told you if you love being alone, something is wrong with you. You're antisocial, you're awkward, you need to get out more. But Carl Jung, the psychologist who first defined introversion, never said introverts were antisocial. He said they draw energy from within, from reflection, from solitude. While extroverts recharge in crowds, introverts drain in them. Think about that for a second. Imagine spending an entire day doing an activity that slowly drains your battery while everyone around you is getting charged. That is what social interaction feels like for a home lover. It's not that they hate people. It's that people cost them something. And home is where they go to pay themselves back. Now here's what really happens inside the mind of someone who loves staying home. First, dopamine sensitivity. Research shows that introverts process dopamine differently. They don't need more stimulation to feel good. In fact, too much stimulation triggers overwhelm, not pleasure. A quiet evening, a good book, a warm cup of tea that is enough to activate their reward system. While an extrovert might need a party, a home lover needs peace. Second, the default mode network. When you're alone, your brain activates something called the default mode network, the part responsible for self-reflection, creativity, and problem solving. Home lovers aren't sitting idle. Their minds are running at full speed, processing, creating, imagining. Third, childhood imprinting. For many people, the preference for home runs deeper than personality. Psychologists have found that early childhood environments shape what safety means to us for the rest of our lives. If your home was a place of warmth and stability, you learned home equals safety. If the outside world felt threatening or unpredictable, your nervous system learned to retreat inward. Not as a failure, as a survival strategy. But here's the part nobody wants to hear. There is a line. A thin, dangerous line between choosing home and hiding in it. When does loving home stop being a strength and start becoming avoidance? Ask yourself this. Are you staying home because it restores you? Or are you staying home because going out terrifies you? There is a difference. One is a preference. The other is a prison. Psychologists call it behavioral avoidance, a pattern where the brain learns that avoiding discomfort equals relief. And here's the trap. Every time you avoid something that scares you, the fear doesn't shrink. It grows. The world outside gets louder in your mind, bigger, more threatening, until your home is no longer a sanctuary. It becomes the only place you feel you can exist. And that is not living. That is just a very comfortable form of shrinking. So what is the answer? It's not to force yourself into every social situation that exhausts you. It's not to pretend you are someone you're not. But it is to be honest with yourself about why you are staying home. Here is what psychologically heals.